right, we have Jacob joining us for the first time in a while on the left with Beans. I believe it's a Beanstalk deck. And on the right is Audrey with an Azorius tempo deck of some kind. Are we going to feel tempo? Turn one, Tamio. Jacob always be rocking these Batman sleeves. I wonder if Jacob prefers a DC set over a Marvel set.
What does this do?
That's a great question.
Yorion revealed top center.
So, does this, how does this work with Sylvan Library?
Harry Houdini has arrived saying, "Are we live?" Are we?
Okay.
Each one that you would draw, you would first have to discard a card.
Okay, so
If you don't have a card to discard, you would instead know that.
Okay, Tamio has attacked. We have made a clue.
all right.
Does that make sense? Sure.
And then I'm going to use this and impend and overlord. Sure.
Well,
Meticulous Archive, Surveil.
four cards?
Yeah, it sounds like something is happening in the background with Chains of Mephistopheles.
Use this. I have to mill 3, and then I can draw 3.
No. Essentially, what Chains does, it prevents you from increasing your hand size.
Ever.
As long as it's. Essentially, yes.
So I only have this many cards in hand?
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you were to draw an extra card, you would first discard a card.
So if I...
Okay, a Daze was dumped into the graveyard.
And then I use Sylvan Library, I would just mill 3. And I'm going to return this Dothy Voidwalker. Okay, sure. And
Audrey now brainstorming. The Tamio on Jacob's side, threatening to flip. Could be a quick game if it flips and is unchecked for a while. Yeah, the life tracker is back.
Any other
this is
thing?
worse than my draw skill.
Right, but this is
So I have to discard
first
one.
you
Yeah.
would
sorry.
draw for two.
I got excited for it and then I realized
and then
you
use
want to
Sylvan
be part of it.
All right, Audrey admitting he was excited to help and then realized he didn't want to be a part of it anymore. All right, Tundra, Storm Chaser's Talent, a card we've seen on stream a lot recently, and maybe some of you still haven't read it yet.
This is not a.
Judge.
Get someone in here.
It happens during my draw skill.
Yeah, I just don't know how Sylvan.
Pastina has arrived in the chat.
Not as good for you as you think.
Sounds like the people in the background are trying to figure out Sylvan Library versus Chains of Mephistopheles and what happens with that.
Like I said,
Magic Ads, thank you for the resub. 12 months. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is not standard.
We want cards that make sense, like Sylvan Library and Chains of Mephistopheles, not this new crap they're making, right, chat? All the power creep and designs that are not whatever. Just not what I want. Voodoo has arrived in the chat. Says hello, Legacy Gamers.
if I try to draw more, I discard instead.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So,
Yes, Magic Ads just made it to a 1-year badge. We weren't sure if Magic Ads was going to stick with us, but we did it. We did it. Congratulations, Magic Ads. Huge achievement.
okay.
Magic Ads with a beautiful gifter badge as well. Yeah, Chains of Mephistopheles not tested for 1v1. They didn't test it for a lot of things, to be honest with you.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I'll draw.
What about the art?
I'll play this.
What art style and art medium and artist did they use?
Untap.
All right, attacking with a 2/2 water. It has a prowess trigger after the ponder. And it looks like Jacob now fetching.
I should be 15.
3.
Let me get ahead.
Life totals are now correct.
Second.
Jacob can't figure out which half of the deck has what he wants.
Find the one-off.
Mr. Hart says can't wait for the SpongeBob days to make an appearance. It's only a matter of time now, right? When does the SpongeBob Secret Lair drop? I lost that. Is it months away or is it very soon? All right, the clue has been sacrificed now. Voodoo says, when are we getting a Chains reprint? You know what? They reprinted reserve list cards, but made them not tournament legal, and people lost their minds.
Play set swamp.
Just stays tapped forever.
Yeah.
Get a clue every turn. Yeah.
That's a wasteland for Audrey. Cameo had made another clue. Storm Chaser's talent number 2. Prowess trigger, make another order, potentially.
I'm going to impend another overlord. Sure.
Harry said they printed really expensive proxies. Yeah, trading cards that are not tournament legal are automatically proxies.
4. And I'm going to return the shield.
One of my friends collects baseball cards. I'm like, they're not even tournament legal. You idiot.
Your
I do your turn.
Fetch again.
Make a guy. So his current power and toughness is 4.
I'm gonna get a meticulous.
yeah.
Go to my draw stat. Trigger this. This on the stack.
Let's see that cost.
I will make another guy.
Yeah, so far no Beanstalks. Twitch chat getting very upset.
This goes to 2.
Chat, would you say that I'm a troll? Like, do I qualify as a troll? Or is there some other word that you would use to describe me? I really don't know the answer to this.
Resolve this guy.
Why is there a Pokemon card on my Magic table? Yurion added to hand.
Yep.
You're on 7 going to flash you with value.
All right, here's Felia, the Exuberant Shepherd. This card has been on stream a lot recently, and it's impressed. And some of you still don't know what it does.
I'll obtain a soul guide. When it comes into play,
Yeah, that's all good. Thanks, three.
Is it a dog? Is that from Unfinity?
most interesting thing to use.
That's.
Bowmaster.
I do have Bowmasters. I got Troll of Khazad-dûm, Bowmaster,
3 damage.
Voidwalker, quite the things like that I can interact with.
Tamio's still a creature.
I'll take Voidwalker.
Trigger for this. This is now.
Storm Chaser's talent will come back. Give Audrey another otter. Give Felia a +1/+1 counter.
Pick a draw card.
I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Draw.
I'll use bigger dice. I'll pants this guy up.
Make an option.
7.
Really.
7 lifelink.
One of the lands on Audrey's side is the reverse side of Sink into Super Soporific Springs. Looks like thinking about Uro now. Nope, thinking about something else. Timeless Dragon, okay. Oh, it's just getting plain cycled, not casting it.
Timeless Dragon.
Not looking at
Have you covered because I'm using the wrong tokens? So I'm using the wrong tokens, so you're covered. Unless you have the
I had one, but I don't know where it is. I have a modified one.
It's fine. You got a planes? Basic planes.
Basically, into my hand. Sure.
Okay, basic planes to hand. Players discussing having the right tokens and how Audrey is failing. Uro hits the stack. This card, Uro, is crazy, chat. This card is crazy. It has like a 53% win rate. And sometimes when I'm really bored, I look up ban Uro tweets in Legacy. Ban Uro and Legacy tweets from a couple of years ago. It's just really funny. All right, Felia is getting targeted by a prismatic ending. Daze, prowess triggers. So what's the deal with prowess triggers? Do I have to point them out or what?
Sure.
I thought I didn't have to point at them. Harry says, what is this control deck in this day and age? Yeah, exactly. control no longer viable in Legacy. We've heard.
First trigger here. So I take 2. Yeah.
I feel like every time I look at tournament results, there's a control deck in the top 8, but whatever. What about the Mika spawn? It's ruining everything.
Bear with me because it's very complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, 7s. This will go to the graveyard and I'll resolve its ability. This time I'm big enough targeting my 2 Storm Chasers triggers.
Wow. All right, this town ain't big enough. Targeting the 2 Storm Chasers talents. Jacob reacting with force pitching consigned to memory. Daze back. Oh man. There's no worse feeling than having 7 lands in play and getting Daze successfully. So this town ain't big enough. Return the 2 Storm Chasers to hand successfully. They've now been recast successfully. Felia is blinking Tameo, and Jacob has scooped. We're going to game 2. Audrey takes game 1.
With the abilities to...
Hamadine saying a dedicated Beans pilot will go far, especially if they tune the deck for the meta. A rough uphill battle because tempo and stompy decks go fast. Yeah, we can't have really good aggro decks.
Card and then
No. He was just playing.
It's just not good. We need control to be the best thing to be doing. Don't you think Wizards would know this stuff by now?
drop ponder.
That deck needed the top like this.
All right, Wasteland blows up Volcanic Island. Aggro.
19. Tundra, cast into ponder.
Okay, sounds like Jacob has declared another Ponder will be hitting the stack, this time with a Tundra. Jacob, a dedicated Beans gamer. Didn't really get a Beanstalk going in game 1. I think this is a Beanstalk deck. We haven't seen the card up the Beanstalk yet, so maybe Jacob is no longer a dedicated Beanstalk player. We'll see.
All right.
Yep.
Let's have a good one. Okay.
Get a Tundra, play Storm Chasers Talent.
Okay, Storm Chaser's talent off a Flooded Strand, cracked, finding a Tundra. Both players with a Tundra now. Only one player with an Otter.
Yep.
Xander's Lounge.
Hey.
Good.
Xander's Lounge, there it is.
So we are on the ley lines. You were playing something strange last time I played against this. Brain Century.
That was one of the three.
Quick, chat, what's the blue, black, red guild or whatever of Capenna called?
That's why I got for Wasteland.
Mr. Arch wins.
Weakness. Okay.
Wow, now a Wasteland from Jacob. Tundra's blown up. Is Audrey screwed? Moving to discard, discarding Narset. Oh boy. Wow. Now a Narset. Wow, what a game 2. Okay, so game 2 goes to Jacob. Wasteland, slam a Narset after Audrey discards one to hand size. Moving on to game 3, Audrey will be on the play. Maybe we'll finally feel some tempo.
I'll try this.
We did see a Daze in game 1, so we did feel a little bit of tempo. Storm Chaser's talent on the stack once again. It's getting Force of Negation, pitching stock up. Respecting the Otters is Jacob. Mystic Sanctuary pass.
Offensive Plains play Lavinia.
Lavinia.
This is my favorite forester.
I've never eaten Lavinia quick.
Well, Lavinia's going to be a pain in the butt.
Take cast free spells.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
I will have to return.
I cast a brainstorm.
That's fine.
All right, Brainstorm's good to go, though. Brainstorm. Yeah, how does tempo feel? Like, if you close your eyes and you put your hand on your chest and you think about tempo, what are you feeling? What is tempo? Are we all tempo players? Can a mono green deck be tempo?
With a 3
Is there tempo in Commander?
to reanimate the troll. Sure.
I'll get rid of the offer shade.
Are we humans or are we dancers? Exactly. I don't know why that was funny, but it was. Ooh, Triumph of St. Catherine. Someone call Force of Phil. All right, get swords. Never mind. Don't call Force of Phil. He's gonna be upset. So a Surge foil or whatever. Triumph of St. Catherine banished to the exile zone. Here's a Ponder. And by the way, that does get through Lavinia.
Yeah. I will pass the turn.
No box.
Lavinia attacking. Jacob drops to 21. Audrey with 2 mana open. Looks like Jacob is holding a plane cycling timeless dragon, a swords to plowshares. Okay, here's the plane cycle happening.
I'm gonna get a Tundra.
Going for Tundra. Okay, not trying to add more colors to the board. Maybe needs double white for some reason. What could be double white? I don't know.
I cast a Cameo.
Cameo's fine.
Okay, going for a Tameo. I guess actually with Timeless Dragon finding a plains and only having a Mystic Sanctuary for a blue source, it makes sense to get Tundra just because Wasteland could potentially blow up your only blue source. I guess. D's on the Tameo. Tempo. As Gizlo arrives in the chat, jamming some bagels. By the way, for those of you that have not been keeping track, this month is 5 years of 90s MTG streaming on Twitch. I kind of can't believe it. If you've been enjoying 90s MTG for any amount of time, please consider becoming a member or at least hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. But either way, thank you for being here. It's been a long, strange journey for me. TBH. Oh no, the Terminus. All right, we're going to allow a take back here because of Lavinia. Jacob got excited and forgot about it for a moment. Back to Basics is online, though. That's a Back to Basics on Audrey's side.
Sure.
Teferi Time Raveler. But I was going to say thank you for being here, everybody. It's been a long, strange journey for me, and hopefully it's been a fun time for you.
Plus again.
Not very good in the face of
Strange in the best way. Just not what I expect, where I expected life to take me. I'll tell you that. That's a Wasteland. Nothing to target with it. Disruptor Flute.
Plus 3 on the card.
Results.
Our name is Social
That's now Felia, Exuberant Shepherd again. So Audrey continues to build out a board. Wasteland, your Wasteland. Teferi's on 6 loyalty. Gonna drop down to 3 loyalty. Draw Audrey a card.
Combat. Target right. You can.
All right, gonna blink Teferi with Felia. Technically allowed an opening for Jacob to cast something, but nothing to play. All right, that is the match. Audrey gets it. Respect the otters, everybody. Respect the otters. And Felio. Dogs and otters. GG's.